Yo, welcome to Hot Takes with Cheddar Chads, but there's no hand holding. We deal with facts, not emotion. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the How to Show Book for Media. Basketball season is underway. We're going to make sure you have your gear ready when you're in the building supporting our home team, the New Orleans Pelicans. So I want you to visit this site, check out this quick promo. Oh, that beat fight. But yeah, so man, of course, the injury bug has hit the NBA. Unfortunately, it's hit our New Orleans Pelicans, as we knew it would happen at some point. BI is out right now with a concussion due to fluke injury with Najee the Menace Marshall Golden Gloves, boxing out of New Jersey. I think he's a middleweight. And of course, Zion took a pretty nasty fall on a not so dirty play by Jordan Clarkson. I think he'll be all right moving forward. I think it's probably more precautionary with him. But yo, it's biting the league, man. Dame is out right now with a calf injury. AD, he's looking banged up as usual. You know what I'm saying? Them Lakers picks, they looking good. Them Lakers picks looking good. I hope we can keep them. I hope the Lakers are keeping the same energy moving forward. So that being said, man, I think I found the guy. The Pelicans should go after. Now, there's some pros and cons to trading for this brother. That's Gary Trent Jr. Hear me out. Gary Trent Jr. is making about $18 million right now. Next year is a player option for about $18 million. I'm pretty sure he's going to opt out, right? Pretty sure he's going to opt out because he's looking at a payday probably about $22 to $25 million. That's what I'm thinking, right? He's at least going to get what Jordan Poole got. Man, I'm a huge fan of Gary Trent Jr. I think that guy is incredible. I think he's an incredible offensive threat. I think he's the perfect six-man, or if you want to kind of start to usher CJ into that six-man role, who CJ's been phenomenal, usher CJ into that six-man role, Gary Trent Jr. is right there to grab that starting point guard, starting this guard, because I don't think this team necessarily has a point guard, starting guard position by the horns. I think he's right there to grab that position by the horns. Pause. Man, now the pros of trading for Gary Trent Jr. is, again, you got a guy who can just transition right in, fill that void that CJ is leaving in the starting lineup. And I think it'll be a seamless transition. Offensively, you probably score like 140 points. It would be incredible, right? Now, the downside of that, the con, is that it's going to take at least 2 firsts to go get Gary Trent Jr. You're going to have to, for salary matching purposes, you're going to have to include Devontae Graham, right? Let's say you include Jackson Hayes. Okay, it's going to take about a first just to get rid of Devontae Graham. It's going to take about a first. Gary Trent Jr.'s contract is pretty much an expiring, so it may only take 1 first to get him, potentially, maybe 2. So you're risking the first that you're trading for him, potentially 2 firsts, versus getting him in the building, this year, getting him acclimated. Maybe he opts in. Who knows, right? Or maybe he agrees to an extension in the offseason. Who knows? But you also risk him walking away for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You trade for that brother, and he decides, it's been real. I'm gonna go, over here this off season. Then you pretty much, you got off of Devontae Graham and Jackson Hayes, but you also lost a valuable trade asset, which is one of your first round picks. I personally would trade the Pelicans first round pick. I'm not touching the Lakers picks or the Milwaukee picks. Trade the Pelicans first round picks. You kind of lose one of your picks if he just bolts this offseason. Is it worth the risk? I don't know, man, because a lot of guys like to think, a lot of teams like to think, once we get him in the building, he'll love it here. He'll buy into the culture. He'll want to be a part of this situation moving forward. And Gary Trent Jr., he's only about 23, 24. So I don't know if he's necessarily at that stage in his career where he's focused on contending versus the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's focused on contending versus the money just yet. I think he still want to get his money, right now. And the Raptors are going to have to make some difficult decisions. You got Scotty, who you're paying. You got OG Anunoby, you're paying. You got Fred VanVleet, who you got to pay again soon. They got some difficult decisions coming up. I think I think Gary is the obvious guy who's going to be jettisoned unless they do something crazy and trade Pascal Siakam, which I can see. I can see that. But Scotty ain't going nowhere. And with the way Gary Trent Jr.'s contract is set up, it's almost inevitable for him to become a free agent. So maybe they look to extract some value from him this year in December. Maybe at the deadline, they can get a first-round pick for a guy who's going to opt out anyway. I think it'd be worth the gamble. Another thing that's worth the gamble, NBA fans, the wait is over. Basketball is back. So tip off the season with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers can make any $5 NBA money line bet and get $200 in free bets if your team wins. Check this out. In addition to the usual bets, everyone can boost their winnings up to 100% with DraftKings stepped up same game parlays. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app, opt in, and place a stepped up same game parlay today. With payouts bigger than ever, DraftKings Sportsbook is where I go to bet on the NBA. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code BOOT. Make any $5 bet this week and get $200 in free bets if your team wins. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with promo code BOOT. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. Yo, that's been today's show. Please leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Is Gary Trent Jr., is he worth the risk? Is it not worth the risk? I mean, do you want to wait? Do you believe in the depth of this team? Do you have another trade candidate in mind? Let me know. Be a part of the conversation. That's been today's show. I'm out.